microphone on when you said, because I was about to cut it on, and you just said that shit.
Look at V and not to.
Yeah, you should have. You should know that you need to wait. Make sure that we've all shut up because you've been dealing with this kind of people for years.
That's fair. I
Oh,
cut the microphone on, everybody.
Never-ending story.
Now everyone who's watching can wonder what the hell were we
I
talking
hope I'm
about.
not gonna
Start with that.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not gonna be away for too long. I might have a bit of an issue coming
Oh
up.
boy,
What do you mean?
he's gonna get catgirled.
Oh no, the cat girls, they got to them.
Mew.
Anyway, last time this
Anyways,
is okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Real
I'll
quick,
shut.
I'm going mute. Let me know if you ever need me.
All right.
I'll do the same.
So, last time in the TTRPG, we basically Holly ended up going through their whole mental crisis after training with Fall and realizing that maybe the power of Reaper isn't for them.
I thought having high amounts of soul would be useful.
Vincent ended up training with uh Shisui and ended up actually beating his other self for the first time, leading to the next step of his training, which is about to start.
Yay! I'm ready.
Stern found his mentor in Avumano, a mercenary slash Fey Lord, who's basically been taking him under his wing and doing odd jobs. In in doing so, he ended up fighting his mom, but they ended up getting away with like little scratches on them. Now, we open the session back up to a few days before the tournament starts. Currently, you guys have just been training, your getting yourselves together and getting yourselves together. We're gonna start this session with Kitson actually.
Yeah.
Kitson. Currently,
Yes.
your mentor has been just helping you train. Nothing too serious, nothing too crazy. Is there anything specifically you want to learn, or do you want to see anything from him?
Who's eating something right now?
You hear eating?
I thought I heard somebody eating in the background. I'm sorry. So, something I want to learn or what?
Is there anything you want to learn from your mentor before you go into battle?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
Right. Currently, Shisui is your mentor. He's the only person you've ever actually seen uh with real power here. Everyone else are like soldiers, whatever. There's some generals who come by sometimes, but Shisui just you don't know if it's because he's a prince or because of the people he hung around. But he's clearly stronger than everybody else here.
Honestly, I'm probably just going to be doing more sword training.
Okay. As you're doing sword training, Shisui is like, okay, I'm getting a little rusty, real quick. Let's spar a bit.
Huh.
Alright? Shisui just stands there across from you.
Well, if we're going to spar, do go a little easy on me.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, how should I do this? Do you want me to use my abilities, or do you not want me to use them?
First, I want to see how I compare to you.
Okay, so I'm guessing you want me to go, I guess, half strength from the start then.
Just to see, yes. Yes, please, thank you.
Okay. Okay, then, yeah. Well then, uh, I guess start whenever you're ready, as he stands across from you.
I'm gonna draw my sword and just like take a moment to pace around him, study his stance.
All right. He's allowing you to. He doesn't look worried at all.
And after a few moments, I'm gonna take a sword thrust.
All right. Roll to hit.
Just something. It's been 2 weeks. What do I roll here?
2d6 plus whatever you have to hit.
2d6 plus what?
Whatever you have to hit.
Two, it looks like. 9.
Well, he's gonna try to parry. Yeah. So yeah, he parries the attack.
Where'd you roll?
Rolled in the
Oh.
wrong place. I rolled in general.
Flawless.
Yeah. So he rolled a 16. So he parries your attack with like little ease.
See, since he parried my attack, I'm just like, yeah, what was I gonna say? Words, English.
He looks at you. Is that the best you can do?
I'm just warming up. And I'm gonna like swing at him once again.
All right.
Ooh, bad roll.
Yeah, he's gonna parry again.
Rolled a 7.
Yeah, so he rolled a 19 this time, and he parries again. Yeah, he's just gonna look at you as like, expected a bit more, Kitson. You were very ferocious when you were fighting your other half. Well,
As I said, I'm still getting warmed up.
all right. Let me see what I'll do. As you watch as like he stands there for a second. He's debating on how hard he should go from the start. Hmm.
Kitson about to feel how I felt last time, or is he gonna win?
Highly unlikely I'll win.
Yep. Okay, that's what that does.
And I, meanwhile, ripped out my headphones while trying to unplug my phone again.
Crazy. Yeah. So he's gonna look at you, and he's gonna roll to hit. He's gonna use Flame Buster, not Flame Buster, Flickers.
Speaking of which, I need to.
So he rolled an 8.
I'm gonna try and parry that.
Okay, you can.
What do I roll?
You rolled Sharp or Charm.
+6 then.
You parry it. He's gonna hit you with another. He's gonna hit you with another Flickers.
Damn.
Full success. And if I remember correctly, I think you are burned. Yep, you are now burnt. You have the burn condition now. So at the end of your turn, you're going to take burn damage. Equal to your shield. Now, as his quick action, he's going to use Hex. Hex.
I only have 2 attacks.
You say what?
Oh, since I used my sword twice there, I get 2 XP on that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and he hits you with a Hex. Do you want to parry or something? There are other things you could do besides parry,
Yeah, I'll
just
try.
let you know.
Huh?
There are other things you could do besides parry. Like parry's the like
Grief.
yeah, parry is like the main thing you could do, but you could do other things. Like, hold on, let me go to the go to it.
You can take something, break something, clash, grit your teeth, or injure.
Yeah,
Oh, and you can't use the same effect twice in a row, so you need to mix it up from just parrying.
yeah. So
I can.
yeah, they should be under where are they? Reaction where it says reactions.
They're under attacking, and yeah, it's got reaction stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. If someone rolls a mixed success, that targets you, you get a reaction. So you can again parry is one thing you can choose, but you also use take something, break something, clash, grit your teeth, which is probably a good one you want to use. Or you like, injure. Injure is always a good one.
Eh.
Okay, I'm gonna try for an injure.
All right. So he has a -2 on his next attack. Considering his like attack is +2, he's gonna have a flat roll next time. So I'm gonna roll damage for that.
Ah,
I'm gonna roll damage for both of the attacks you've just taken. So if you add
right.
this 1d6, so
All right. Proficiency level 4 now, by the way.
okay, you're getting there. With both of those attacks combined, you take 27 damage. ignoring. Well, what's your shield, by the way?
And
Mm. So you take 7 damage altogether. Yeah. Again, this.
7.
Yeah. Again, Shisui's
38.
clearly not like he's not trying as hard as you think he could be. It's more like
So that
he's
makes it my turn again?
yeah. As you see, Shisui, it's more like he's attacking you to like test how hard he can go with you.
Don't want to kill the apprentice too fast.
Anyways, I'm gonna cast Flickers, but I'm gonna hold it in my hand rather than just uh, throw it.
Okay, explain what you're trying to do.
It's just like I'm just basically putting the Flickers into the palm of my hand, and when I get a chance, I'm gonna cast Flickers into my other palm and just clap them together.
Berkeley.
What do you hope to accomplish with this?
Honestly, it's like thought process.
No, here's the thing. I'll allow you to do anything. You just have to explain what you're trying to accomplish.
I'm just trying to. Brains are not wording correctly.
Brady.
I'll get the words out. Just give me a moment. Discombobulate, whatever. Fucking distraction.
Ah, distraction. So you want to do create an advantage then, basically.
Kinda, yeah. It's like basically a flashbang.
Okay, okay. Give me a soul roll.
X, check my soul. I think that is 2. I need to work on my soul.
Yeah, that is your main stat, by the way.
11.
What about me? Is soul my main stat?
Cool is your main stat. You fucked. I'm not doing this with you.
Aww.
Anyway, that was a full success. So basically, whenever you're ready, you can flashbang it.
Yep. Which is what I'm gonna do is like flickers in my hands and just clap. Just get close and clap.
Yeah. He's currently under the blind condition. I'm going to say that.
And with this advantage, I'm gonna swing my sword at him.
Right?
2d6 plus 2, as far as I'm aware. Shit.
That's crazy.
Oh,
That's
you
crazy.
flashbanged yourself.
Okay. Here's the
This is
thing.
highly unfortunate. I'm
Here's the
gonna just
thing.
take the XP and
Okay, yeah, because I have to make a hard move now.
what are you saying, Joker?
I have to make a hard move now that you failed like that.
Harsh. The lowest possible roll I could have made after that.
That's crazy. Oh, okay. I'm probably just gonna do a regular GM move. 'Cause I can choose between which one I want to do. But I'm trying to figure out which one I can do. Hmm. Okay. Okay. This is gonna this is gonna be bad personally. I know which one I'm doing now. How's your cool, by the way? Your act under pressure roll?
Act under pressure, 1.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Totally totally not
Yeah, not
convincing.
asking for any reason, of course.
Okay. Oh, that's terrible. Uh this one. Yep. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
That should be changed now because I changed the dice. So, but hey, you might survive. You're probably good. You watch as Shisui, as you blind Shisui, he gets pissed off for a second, and he stomps on the ground, destroying the entire area.
So reflexes took in.
Yep, reflexes just took it. Just hold on, 8d6. No, it was 8d6, I think. Yep, plus
Jesus.
7 plus. Oh, where is it? We'll never see. Because if reflexes took it, everything is active by accident. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, because that's the other thing. Everything is going to be active by accident. So I have to. In the meantime, give me your cool roll or act under pressure roll, depending on which one is higher.
Because my act under pressure is 1. My cool. Oh, wrong page. Wait, right page. 1. So,
Okay.
7. Jesus. Seven's a fail, right?
Think so.
That's a level up then.
That would be some fun. 7.
Hey, you get a new move and a point and a universal move. You could raise your act under pressure.
That's crazy. I'm gonna raise my act under pressure after I just got body.
Exactly.
Where is this other move? Okay. This would be 9. Like, luckily, he's not using his fucking sword.
He's not going all out, so at least you won't be entirely a red mist. Just be closer to chunky salsa, you know?
44.
Okay, and because you failed, let me see.
You know, if I'm remembering how much health Kitson has properly.
Failed qualifications.
If this doesn't
Huh?
ignore shield, I barely survive.
All boss moves ignore shield.
Okay,
I failed.
then I'm at negative 6 health.
There he
And
goes.
Are you stage 2?
Yes.
Okay. Then it's a mixed success, so you take half
It's
of
a good
this.
spot or a bad.
I'm sorry, what was that?
So it's a mixed success. Actually, you take half of this.
So 22.
Yeah. If you were a stage lower, or if he'd made himself a stage higher, you would have been. You're just a goner. You watch his Shisui like starts to.
That puts me
Yeah, you watch his Shisui like he's gonna roll to see. Yeah,
16 health.
yeah. You watch as he's like, oh shit, what did I do? Are you alive?
I'm going to say, ow.
He starts looking around. Oh, my sister's gonna
Ow.
kill
It's
me.
almost like that time where his twin exploded on him.
He looks around. He's like, oh, my sister's gonna kill me. Ooh, this is bad.
I'm going to be allowed to use recovery on myself real quick.
Here's the thing: the battle's over now. He's like, no, I almost murdered you by accident.
I'm on the ground pointing up. Man, your friends.
Yeah. You watch as he's like, helping you up and trying to figure out how he's gonna fix this in time for his sister to come back. He's like, okay, first things first, we need to work on your evasive maneuvers, probably. Your swordsmanship skills
My
are
what
good right now.
maneuvers?
Evasive maneuvers.
Oh.
Yeah. Your swordsmanship skills are good, but also it seems like if they can hit hard, or it doesn't matter for you.
I'm just gonna say this. Evasive maneuvers hardly matter when you cast a shockwave of pain.
See, you say that, but there are people who can teleport. If you could teleport, you wouldn't be having to worry about this.
I'm just now having a realization that I could have probably went ghost.
I'm just letting you know this right now
Incorporeal.
with Shisui, that would have actually made it do more damage.
Oh. Good thing I forgot about that.
Yeah,
It wouldn't have even had a body left to recover because it's a ghost.
Anyway, Shisui basically talks about like what are all your abilities specifically. Like he's asking about your abilities specifically.
My abilities. Let's see. I know I got ghoulish right there. Hidden ability, is that what I was asking?
I mean, you can tell him about that if you want. You don't have to, but you can.
So he's asking for like my attacks and moves or just my abilities?
Anything you think is interesting about you.
Well, it's like I got recovery and soul resonance. Hard pronounced word. Power of friendship. My my attacks are like psychic and flickers as far as I can tell right now.
Which are good. I'm good.
Speaking of which, I need to put stat points into my thing.
He's also
I
saying,
did level up.
yeah. He's also looking at you like, do you have anything you're good at? Like when he says good at, he's referring to maneuvers, and he says when you have like, do you have any special powers? He's referring to special hidden abilities.
I
I also would tell you
think
that
I have something.
you would not know the name of your hidden ability.
What was that?
You actually wouldn't know the name of your hidden ability.
Oh, I do know the name of it.
No, you wouldn't know the name of it. Actually, most people don't know the name of your hidden ability. It's not in any like history books, anything. It's just a hidden ability you know, but it's relatively unknown.
Oh. I don't know the name of it, as you're saying.
Yep.
Son of a bitch, I have a teleportation feat.
Hmm.
Just looking at my hidden abilities, it's like White Witch, feats, teleportation. When did I get that?
It's part of the White Witch ability.
I've had this the whole time, and I'd forgot about it.
Yeah. Anyway, you watch as all this is going down, and your excuse me is trying to help you figure out how to use your abilities. We're gonna go over to Stern. Stern, today you're
So
here again. What were you gonna say?
how many skill points do I get?
What level are you?
7.
1 point.
Just 1?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you get two. You get 2 on evens, 1 on odds. Yeah. So, Stern, today you're here again with Avamato as you're now in his house, waiting for him to basically come take you out on your next few missions or training, whatever you're going to be doing today. As yeah, as Avamato, you are now in your house. What do you all do?
Alright. I'm kind of blanking on what we all like discussed from last session. Right now, I'm trying to remember.
You're basically going to try to figure out a way to teach him how to fight because you're going to find his way of fighting, basically.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember what specifically we discussed. Because I know we discussed something along those lines of what would probably work. I just can't remember what it is, but oh well.
Yeah.
I didn't think to check up on the recordings before this session.
Crazy. And you're his mentor.
Mm.
How irresponsible, B.
Listen. I can just leave now and take Avamato with me.
You can, if you want to, but guess what?
Uh,
That just proves I'm right.
Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah. I remember a bit. So yeah, to start off, Avamato's just going to be with his basic pistol, shooting at Stern, trying to help him dodge shit to start out with.
Some Gohan and
Dance,
Goten
slime,
bullshit.
dance.
Bullshit. I guess should Stern be
So,
trying to roll for dodges? Like, what's going on?
well, is anything
Well, he
Stern
doesn't
wants to
have
do
to dodge.
to try and prevent damage is all. So
Oh.
I will actually roll 3 attacks because that'd be perfect to start out
Okay.
with, and we'll just see how he works.
I guess try to survive.
Died last session, but I know I got killed last session, but that doesn't mean all of you need to get murdered by your mentors this session.
Don't worry, this thing physically cannot kill.
Okay, I guess try to
At least
dodge
for now.
Stern. What the
Without
fuck you mean?
popping.
Fuck you mean for that?
There are things worse than death, you know.
Look, I guess try to dodge Stern. Roll your attacks, V.
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
live show.
Because it wasn't popping up for me. Now it is. Okay, so the first, I want you to think about this real quick, V.
I think those all count as crits, right?
They do. They all do. I want you to think about this real quick, V. How the fuck he dodging any of these?
Again, not meant to be lethal. So
It's not his
least
problem
personally-
if he doesn't dodge.
at least personally, I'm assuming since these aren't meant to hurt, these are just the DCs. Which again, going to probably fail, but still part of the lesson.
Okay, Stern. You see Avamato raises his gun and takes the first shot at.
Farm.
Yeah. You see Avamato takes the first shot at you and then fires. What do you do to try to dodge it? Chaotic?
Did he fall asleep?
I think he fell asleep.
We even checked that he was here before starting this.
No, he was. He was talking.
Hold on, let me try something real quick.
He was talking like 15 minutes ago.
Did he mute his microphone accidentally, like on his end?
That's crazy if he did that.
Start moving him around between chats.
Yeah, I'll move on real quick to see what happens.
Yep.
Chaotic?
He has shot him so hard he died in real life.
Well. Still chaotic.
Chaotic, if you can see us, yeah. I was gonna say type in live show if you can hear us.
Crazy.
If he fell asleep in the last 15 minutes, I'm gonna laugh.
This is actually crazy. He was just talking. Well, dang.
I developed the solar flare technique, and Chaotic falls asleep.
That's crazy. Anyway, as chaotic as
Let him
Stern,
DM to see if that helps.
yeah, as Stern is dodging, we're gonna go to a different player until chaotic wakes up. Okay, Bibi, Holly.
Hi.
Currently, you're now basically training with your new abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, you currently have the Spartan
As if
origin.
I didn't remember them before, now I have a whole new loadout.
Yeah. You currently have the Spartan origin, making sure you remember that.
Did we put that on the sheet? We have not yet. So I will do that.
Yeah. And basically, after all this time, you've just been training and getting strong. Currently, Colonel has been congratulating you, but you've noticed since you had a fight with Fall, you feel like you've lost
Yeah.
your connection with Reaper.
And then no one noticed because it's not like I was using it properly anyways.
I'm back.
Ray.
Just
I miss.
Well, we were
you
trying to
got shot so hard you died in real life.
anyway. We were trying to have you take your time real quick, but we switch over to Holly until you're like fully prepared.
Huh, what I miss?
I solo flared my teacher, and he created a shockwave of pain.
Yeah, kids had exploded. It's fine.
Yeah. Anyway, as we continue back with this, Holly, you have just been trying to figure out what you're doing. Currently, you're using your bolt rifle now, but again, I don't know if
Yeah.
you think it's for you or whatever. It's just right now you're just designing things. You're sitting down, having lunch with your aunt and uncle, just thinking.
Yeah,
Have you
after
ever?
they finally fished me out of the lake.
Yeah. Have you taken a walk around the town?
I mean, probably looked around at least a little bit, especially like once I got to work trying to work on my gear just so that I could find places to get stuff even.
Yes. As you're walking around town, like you notice the architecture is like really good, and whoever built this floating island was crazy. You do, however, see like a dragon man with like long white hair, currently like sketching in his like notebook. He has like an ethereal robe with like little gadgets coming off of it, and he has a monocle on one eye. He's clearly like trying to focus on whatever he's doing, while also like he's like fiddling with something in the background of his like jacket. As he's looking around, he's like,
Fancy.
you don't know what he's doing, but he looks interested.
Now the question is, how do I say hi without spooking him out of breaking whatever he's doing?
Well, first of all, I don't think you can
The
spook
hell I
him.
just
I'm
missed the
gonna let you
box.
know this right now. This guy is a stage 3. You're not spooking him.
I mean, yeah, but you could still startle someone. That's rude.
Sure.
I don't like those numbers.
And we've
What
seen
the
what
hell?
happens when you startle someone. They unleash a wave of pain.
Yes. Yeah.
I guess I might at least approach a little bit to see what's going on.
All right. Darren, I would like you to come in as Alu.
All right.
Yeah, you see this small ethereal fox person just approaching you with like stuff and like just like a bag full of stuff and like a fucking rifle. And he's like not like threatening. He's clearly like just looking at you.
Jeez, 52. Who got nuked?
That would be you. You were the one who got nuked.
Well, it's away?
No,
Yes.
yeah, we didn't know you were away. Anyway, Darren, this person is approaching
Alu
you.
just Alu just turns around with a limp in his leg, obviously from previous inventions that he has failed on creating. Because as you already know, he likes multiple things. He would work with dangerous material to create something new.
Yeah.
What is it you bring here?
I I guess I don't bring much. I was just curious what you're making over there.
I make all kinds of things. Boats, weapons. What is it you need?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this because my brain is going to not let me think until I say it, but you have some very aggressive mic clipping over their audio clipping, where it keeps cutting out really fast.
Yeah, it's either my computer or my actual house where I might need to get new ones.
Gotta love technical difficulties.
Yep.
But,
I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
fair enough.
That count if I'm away?
We're gonna get back into that later, Chaotic. Don't worry.
Okay.
He promises you won't die from it. But anyways,
I don't know, man.
I'll
guess-
take that as a no promises thing.
Anyway,
guess Hallie will just kind of say like, well, I'm trying my hand at some tinkering stuff too, so guess if you know some cool tricks, that could be nice.
So you like inventing, I see. Well, there's all kinds of tricks to trade. It all really depends on where your mindset's at. You must see what you have, and then you must form the steps as you go through in your mind.
you see, as he's talking about this, like as Alu talks about this, it's almost like star patterns form around the jacket he's wearing.
So the first thing Hallie's going to take from this is focus is important, as they're getting very distracted right now.
Basically, what Alu told him, lock the fuck in.
Yep. Yeah, let me find something. Ali just starts limping to the back of the little shop. Pushing the little stuff. Come, follow.
Miss Hallie, she'll follow along, looking around at all the neat knickknacks.
And in one corner, there's a little trash with bunch of wrappers stuff for lollipops.
Fair enough.
You see like a little robot companion in the corner as he's like trying to clean up.
Ooh. It seems to be an endless battle, but that's not for me to comment on.
You hear the robot yell in the background. Why do you have these wrappers? You don't even eat anymore.
Sometimes I just like to smell the candy. It's still delicious.
You're weird. You're making my job hard.
Anyways, Alu slightly flies up to grab something off the highest shelf, and it's going to be. Hey V, do you mind if I use something you probably want Avamado once used before?
Sure, but I don't know what it could be.
Got to
One of
find out
your
the hard
old
way.
like a weapon. Like, what do you?
You want me to just send you the stats on a weapon? Sure.
Yeah, just one random weapon, anything.
Anyway, you watch as like you watch as like when he flew up, you realize something. Like you would notice directly from seeing it, so I'm not gonna have you roll this, Holly. When he flew up, his wings didn't move. He just kind of like lifted off the ground just because.
Yeah, I went from, gosh, should I offer to like help this guy since he's struggling to walk a little bit to, oh, so he could just switch to no clip mode. Okay.
And he's choosing to walk.
Just like he
Yeah.
chooses to have those lollipops, no matter how much
Not
the
PS.
robot complains.
Okay.
PTSD flashbacks coming back to me.
And when Alu who lands back down, he turns around to face Holly.
Hmm.
That's it, right?
Something like that.
Okay. And he's holding the prime gold Valkyrie Lumo
Lumia.
sniper with few augmentations to the side of it.
Hmm.
You see this sniper, and it's like it's way more advanced than you think it should be. Like it's almost ethereal.
Yeah, the most that Hallie could really say is like, I've been reading about some of these materials, I think, but oh boy, that's a bit more than I've done.
Ah, yes. Usually it will take a bit to do, but once you get a feel for what you're making, you could make it on the fly without anything. Alu gently sits the sniper back down, goes to his crafting bit, grabs a piece of obsidian, some steel, and one more platinum,
Hmm.
and he starts creating something. Alright, so from correct, I'm gonna have to roll on that, right?
Not anymore. You don't have to roll anymore.
Oh. Okay.
You're
Well,
beyond such simple needs. You can roll
he
if you
just
want,
creates
but
a simple little, just a simple looking pistol. And then he starts walking towards the backyard. Come, Holly, follow.
ugh. Just has to jump up from where they were sitting to watch the process and follow after.
And then Alu just aims at a target and shoots.
Yeah.
Man,
Under
he
normal,
made this thing preloaded.
yeah. Under normal circumstances, you're like, oh, it's not. It shouldn't be that strong. It's still a regular pistol. You watch as like the way the bullet hits, like the bullet hits the target normally, but then the sound it made when it hit the target was not normal. Like it created a perfect hole through the target, right? That's not that bad. The bad thing is like you could have swore you heard like an atomic bomb or like a shotgun shell when the bullet made impact. And you're like,
Hallie's
that's
only
not
slightly having to recover their breath and get their fur back down.
like that's not you know for a fact that's not the sound you're supposed to hear. Meaning you don't know what would happen if this hit someone's flesh.
Just a little bit of like looking around the target to see like how much further did it go? Was there like a back wall or
Oh no, it did. It went through the wall. I'm guessing this target's outside, Alu.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
outside.
yeah, no,
yeah. Then it kept
yeah,
going. It kept going.
go dear. And somewhere in the
Yes.
distance we hear a robot yelling, "Do you know how many holes I have to patch now?"
Yeah. Like you realize the gun he made, even though it was like simple, clearly if it hit someone normally, it would have just it would have just tore them to shreds.
We would have had to take into account the chunky salsa rule, yes.
Yeah.
Alu just disassembles the gun, turning it back into the prime materials he used.
This
And it
feels like
turns.
whenever I watch a good artist like do an example sketch, and it's like, oh my god, their like example 5 second sketch is better than anything I could have ever done, and then they just erase it to go back to what they were doing before, and I'm like, that was a piece of art you just destroyed.
Alu just turns back to Holly, gives him the materials, and goes, picture in your mind the weapon you want. Each material has a different effect it could give the weapon, or whatever you're trying to create. Specifically, I use these materials for weapons, but they could also be relative for little trinkets, armor, whatever you need.
All right, Holly.
I don't know if I'll be able to do something quite like that, but
Activate your tinkerer. What do you want to do?
let's see. Is there anything I could make that uses soul?
What is wrong? What's wrong? Alu, the god of time, is telling you to kill Holly. Kill him now.
Oh no! Tabor shows up like, I'm sorry, kid.
Put him on his misery.
The god of time is telling Alu to kill someone.
Not even your god. Why are you here?
Exactly. I'm like, what?
Look, I've been talking to some of the wrong gods, maybe. Don't worry about it. Maybe if I asked Aikido for forgiveness, that would just make everything worse. But, let's see, I swear I wrote down some of these material traits somewhere as well. Let's see. Fire damage, AoE. Okay. Just quickly checking the weapon list. Well, might as well just use my own list. Where is... Oop. Dang nabbit, the sheet moved around on me. I was about to say, oh, I'll make a sniper rifle because I know that I'm not good enough to do that with a pistol, but boy howdy, a sniper rifle is expensive. I don't know if we have enough materials for that, so maybe I'll just go for another bolt rifle, just be an example.
Oh no,
Hmm?
if you need more material, you can see that there's buckets of various different materials around the fences on the backside as well.
This
Oh,
Hallie's over here like, oh, I gotta be efficient, and Alu's just like, efficiency, smishency, go ham.
Like, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
A revolver, Hallie.
Yeah. As you're making all this, as he's making all this Alu, you do remember back in the day when you were a baby and you basically fixed up your orphanage, turned it from a regular orphanage to like a mini mansion. Seeing a young inventor.
Good time.
And the best I have is a wooden doll that's following me around, and would I have worked on the bolt rifle by now, or not?
You should have its stats. Currently, right?
Well, like, yeah, like I have it on my sheet, but like in the timeline, would that be an already done thing, or
Yeah, it
is
would
this
be.
the moment? Okay. Yeah, I guess I have that sticking out of my bag, but let's
Yeah.
see if I could do something a little better than just melting a bucket of metal over my gun.
All right. Give me a
Oh
cool
yeah,
roll.
I forgot I need to roll.
Yeah.
Unlike someone else, I'm not quite cool enough to just do this.
Yeah. You're not what he is.
And I don't know what he is, but whatever he is, it's not what he looks like. Uh, 7. And... yeah. 14.
Yeah. Because Alu was helping you, I was gonna give you a +2, just letting you know. I didn't say it in time but you already rolled. Because here's the thing: if I gave you the +2, this would be a critical success.
Was gonna say, yeah, that would push it right over the threshold. Like, Hallie's doing good work, but with his help to point out, like, hey, you could work on that a little bit more here, or, oh, if you do this over here, it'd be better.
Yeah. What are you creating specifically? Like another bolt rifle or a bolt rifle man or something else? Because
I think,
remember,
yeah, going for a.
I'm gonna say remember because the item made out of something gets all the properties of something, but an item dipped in something only gets one of the properties.
And I think going for something I'm familiar with would probably be a good idea for now. So yeah, bolt rifle sounds good.
All right. And what is it gonna be made out of? He has pretty much every material that here that's known to man. But realistically, it
I mean,
probably
I figured
easier.
I was just handed the like obsidian, steel, and platinum. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, obsidian.
I was just like,
two
oh, so
pieces
this is what I got
steel,
to work
and
with.
platinum.
Yeah. So you want to make it with those three?
That was the idea.
Yeah. Just so you know, if like you had to like, if you had to buy this would cost 3 times what you would normally have to pay. Like probably 4 times actually. But because Alu's give you the material,
Just
you can
let's
just
put
make
it this
this.
way. I'm glad I now have a rich friend.
You don't know if it's rich. You assume it.
I'm not going to ask where he got these from.
Probably shouldn't also.
I've
Yeah,
learned
you
the
probably
hard
definitely
way.
should've.
I've got pirates in the family. I'm friends with Rex. I know not to ask questions I shouldn't sometimes.
Right, yeah, you probably shouldn't have asked questions. But yeah, as you just start making this bolt rifle, like it's like a golden tipped, fully platinum like bolt rifle. Like it has a little bit like metal pieces in it, but those are just mainly like the screws and stuff like that. As you like
Yeah, the
clock,
stuff to hold it together.
yeah, as you clock it, you're like, oh shit, there's a kick to it. Yeah, and Alu, you watch as he
What now?
creates. I said it as you like basically like as you cock the gun, you basically realize it has some kick to it, like pump it.
Mm.
Like it's different from your regular bolt rifle or your modified bolt rifle. Technically.
Like, oh, I actually did good on this, unlike the one that I picked up from a dead body a few months ago.
Alu just claps. Well done. Very well done. Go
Thank
on,
you.
shoot it. Try it out.
I guess let's head out back, line up a
We s-
shot, and get ready
We
to
still
go.
are out back, Holly.
Oh.
You did move.
Did he even have to go inside the sit at the desk just like, screw it, grass
No,
is fine.
because
Might be a little green.
if Holly was to look around, Alu has like 5 different desks. One in the main shopping area where everything's sold. One in the back area where most of the materials are and the wrappers are. One in the backyard. One directly out front of his shop, and one upstairs in his bedroom.
Yeah, actually, now that you look at this,
sometimes you need the craft.
yeah, also, actually, now that you're looking at this, you realize there's no real cash register here, so you don't know how he takes money.
Quite frankly, I'm not even sure if this is a real store or if this is like, when you find that like shop on the corner that never was there before, but they happen to have exactly what you wanted, but the next time you come, it's not there, and it's been an abandoned lot for months now, and everyone you ask says there was never a store there. You're like, what did they take in payment? I don't know. I think they said something about like a childhood memory or like a dream.
I don't.
Maybe a potential future.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that just reminded me of a meme.
Oh boy.
Maybe the tears of lost gods?
Your firstborn.
Oh boy,
That
talking
one's
about
overdone.
firstborn ones only always now makes me think of the. So when do we get started? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I was
I'm making
thinking
the
of too.
firstborn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, I don't want to go into that room of hallucs just yet. I think I'm good.
yeah. So roll to attack.
And that'd be just a regular 2d6, right?
Yeah, plus anything you get for attacking.
I don't think I have any bonuses to attack aside from my other bolt rifle, but I'm not using that one right now, so 5. Flawless. Look, I said I could shoot it, not that I was a good aim.
I'm gonna let you know you still hit.
Yay. I could hit the side of a barn.
Which kind of barn?
Who knows?
Yeah, you watch as you shoot that pellet, and it's like, oh, it's a regular bullet. It turns into a spread shot the moment you like shoot it too far.
Fragmenting rounds, yay!
Yeah, and just hit all the targets. Like, oh,
Just the blast goes one way while Hallie stumbles the other way.
yeah.
Alu just nods. Very well done. Didn't look back and goes, oh, you fell down.
Just Hallie lying there like, I should have seen that one coming. Yep, something like that.
Yep, something like that.
Like, actually, I mean, heck, on that note, I think up until this point, probably the only gun that Hallie's really used would have either been training stuff at the school or the probably really old and kind of crummy bolt rifle that she scavenged off some bandits. So, this would be the first properly made, just properly made, fresh gun with some actual kick to it that they've ever fired.
Yeah. Eventually, like as you're here looking at this, like you see Miracle coming. Like, I lost Hallie. Where'd they go?
Uh-oh.
I
I
got
hear
lost.
explosions in the distance and I've lost Hallie. What's happened?
Miracle's like, they were supposed to wait for me. I know I got distracted in the mall, but that's not my fault. They didn't come pick me up from the police counter.
Oh dear.
Like she then starts to like walk, and she's like, "Oh yeah, there you are, Hallie. What are you doing here?" And then she immediately sees Alu, and she like goes from like regular like, "Oh, I don't care," to like very serious for a second, and then she like puts her hands together and she does like a quick bow to Alu. It's good to see you again, Master Alu.
Hello. Please stand up. You know there's no need to bow.
Well,
Hallie also gets up in the meantime.
yeah. She's like, well, I mean, look, it's kind of hard for me to say that, you know. Like, I mean, look, I'm a queen and all, I get it, but like, you're one of the few higher powers that don't answer to anyone.
It's just a little thing of my. But like I said, no need to bow. You are a queen.
Hallie, meanwhile, in the corner being like, what kind of friends did I make again? Did I do the thing I keep doing?
She like looks at Hallie. This is my, and it's like Miracle. Like for a second, she never really acts. She's like, niece, nep, niece view. That's what this is. This is my